Sweetheart Stories, CBS Sunday.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you're running behind, but you're gonna have to come back tomorrow, okay? The owner of the house isn't here. It's late, and I'm not comfortable with you reading the meter right now, so thanks anyway.
Hey, ma'am, excuse me, just one moment, please.
What is it?
It's late, I know. And believe me, I'd rather be at home. I mean, you know, clicking around the dial. But if I don't get this meter read now, there are going to be two people that are going to be very unhappy.
Which two?
Well, me. Because I promised my supervisor I'd get this done, and she is not a very understanding woman, if you know what I mean. And Mr. Snyder, because there's not going to be any power here tomorrow.
You telling me that Mr. Snyder doesn't pay his bills? I have a hard time buying that one.
No. His payment record is just fine. But you see, we haven't had a reading in over a year, and we can't continue service without an official reading.
Why haven't you tried before?
Well, we have. Let's see. The company's been out here 9 times in the past 6 months. I mean, you want to see the paperwork?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, and each time we come out here, we make an appointment. He's agreed to meet us here, and then I guess, well, something must have come up.
Well, Mr. Snyder is a detective with the Oakdale Police. I mean, he's a very busy man. He's got a lot of things on his mind, including risking his life every day.
Well, I'm all for a man doing his job, but I got one, too. You see, we turn this power off. It could take days to get it back on.
Okay, come in. The basement's through the kitchen.
All right. I can find it.
Sir! I'm gonna go down there with you.
Suit yourself.
Jack, you realize the penalty for disobeying a direct order.
Yes, I do.
But you're going to go to France anyway.
I'm done arguing about this,
Have
Margo.
you ever thought that maybe this is just a ploy to get you out of town?
Yes, of course, but I can't take a chance that it isn't.
You got a bum leg. How effective do you think you're going to be?
I'll hobble, but I'll be there. For weeks, I go home at night, I sit on my couch, and I go over the details of this case. I fall asleep there, and when I wake up, I start the whole day all over again doing the same exact thing. Well, I'm sick of sitting on that couch, Margo. That lead in Marseille could wind up finding Carly and the others. I've got to see where it takes me.
Look, Jack, this kidnapping or whatever it is a police matter. If you make it a personal matter, I think...
I'll see you when I get back.
Jack! Jack!
Hey, Jack.
Hey.
Molly, what are you two doing here?
I just got a tip from the newsroom at WOAK. They said that the police picked up a new suspect in the Nick Scudder case. Yes, and I was there when she got the call. I wanted to see who it was.
Name's Brandy Taylor, and we lost her.
Anybody running after us?
I don't think so.
You know, this car did come with a smokescreen option. But I decided against it. I guess humor's not your thing, huh?
What?
So why don't we start with an easy one? What's your name?
It's Brandy.
Brandy. Brandy what? Alexander?
I never used my last name.
Works for soccer players, too. So from whom might we be escaping this evening, Brandy?
My boyfriend. I tried to break up with him, and he wouldn't accept it. He started getting physical with me, and I had to run away from him.
You want me to call the cops?
No, that's not necessary. He's not a bad person, you know. I don't want him to get in trouble.
How long you been going with Tough Love?
About a year. For a while, I thought things were serious.
Shame things didn't work out. Any particular place you want me to drop you?
Well, we could go to your place.
Mrs. Grossman, how are we this evening? Still dead, eh? Ah, yes. Yes. Excellent. Just magnificent. Now you hold still, my darling. This won't hurt a bit. There you are. Yes. I've completed my examination of Mrs. Grossman. Have someone take her to the transition. Hello, Rose. What's the matter? Couldn't sleep?
Yeah! How'd you guess?
As the World Turns is sponsored by Jergens Naturally Smooth Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Jergens, love your body.
For years, I did it almost every day. But 8 weeks ago, I cut down. Now I'm using Naturally Smooth from Jergens. It's the only moisturizer that makes my hair finer, less noticeable, so I shave half as often.
Jergens, love your body. Now you can with Mickey's Magics, Honeybees, and Buzz Blasts. 3 magical new cereals from Kellogg's.
I do everything I can to take care of myself, so when choosing a calcium supplement, it had to be Oscal. It has the most concentrated form of calcium, so even though an Oscal tablet is smaller, it has about 60% more calcium than Citracal. Don't take chances, take Oscal.
Who knows fresh taste?
The fisherman at San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf. Hi, fisherman. Okay, now we have 2 tunas here. One's from the can. One's from Starkist in the Flavor Fresh pouch. As a fresh expert, which looks better to you?
I can tell you.
Oh.
That looks fresher.
Oh, it's very good tuna. That's one that tastes fresh caught.
The Starkist tuna in the Flavor Fresh pouch? Yeah, it's much better.
Now there's Starkist new lunch to go. Enjoy the Flavor Fresh pouch anywhere with crackers, mayo, and relish.
At Scott, we're always on the move to stop spills in their tracks.
Wide ridges are the ticket.
So we're spreading the word, 1 car at a time.
Whoa. Coffee, tea, allow me.
Like a roll with that soup? Check it out. Only Scott towels have these unique wide ridges that absorb like no other towel.
Cool.
Scott towels just make more sense.
Have another.
Scott towels with wide ridges.
Whoa.
Not again. What turned this minister's son into a bank robber? 48 hours tonight.
This week on The Late Show, Dave's mom returns to the Olympics.
Hi, David.
Tonight, it's an all-new update from Salt Lake City. Plus, snowboarding gold medalist Ross Powers tonight.
So you're telling me that Brandy escaped after you had her in custody?
She used pepper spray on the arresting officer.
But there's no backup, no pursuit?
Excuse me, I have a squad out. She's been spotted. Follow-up is in progress.
It better be. Because Brandy's obviously the one who killed Nick.
There's no proof of that.
Well, she ran away. Doesn't that prove something?
As I recall, Abigail, so did you.
Abigail never assaulted a police officer.
You know, if the 2 of you don't mind, I will conduct this investigation. Brandy Taylor is a suspect. We will bring her in, we will question her, we will get a statement, and then, possibly, file charges.
The girl has motives that won't quit, Margot. She was obviously way more involved with Nick than any of us realized, okay? So she got in too deep. She cared too much. He hurt her. She freaked out. She picked up that music box. She whacked him over the head.
Well, we're going to have to hear that story from Brandy, aren't we?
Assuming you can find her.
We will find her.
And let me repeat, Brandy Taylor is a suspect. Abigail's name is still not off the table.
But what if I could remember that Brandy was there? I mean, what if...
Hughes. Yeah, give me a description of the car. All right. I'll take it from here. A girl matching the description of Brandy got into a car in the parking lot of Al's Diner.
Could they describe the car?
Vanity license plates that read, I rule.
I rule? What jerk rides around with a license plate like that?
Unfortunately, I know the jerk.
Your boyfriend must be pretty scary.
Just being cautious. Not bad. Do you actually live here?
You find that unusual?
Yeah, I find it totally outrageous.
And where might we be residing?
Student housing at Oakdale U. Yeah. 6 girls, 1 bathroom.
College girl, eh?
Do you have something to drink?
Juice, water?
Single malt scotch?
I see you have a taste for the finer things in life, although I think this scotch is probably older than you are.
Well, maturity is very attractive to me. In scotch and people.
Well, here's the serendipity.
What's that?
Happenstance, luck. So I can tell you're not an English major. Hope you're not a minor.
No, business administration. I graduate this year.
Business, eh? Have any prospects?
I'm working on one right now.
Of course you are. Would you like to call the campus police? Maybe your boyfriend's waiting at the dorm.
Please not talking. No, actually, you're probably right. In fact, I can't think of anywhere that I could go where he wouldn't follow me.
You have no friends, family in Oakdale?
He knows them all. And he's very, very persistent.
Maybe you'd better leave town for a few days.
I could. Or I could stay here with you.
I don't recall extending an invite.
I'll only stay for a couple of days. And I promise I will thank you as many times as you want.
Take her to the transition room. We'll have someone check on her later.
What's to check on? From what I can see, there's not much left of her.
You were hiding from me, Rose. Why?
Hiding? Come on, you gotta be crazy. From you? Nah.
You know, we can't have you wandering around all over here at all hours of the night. You either tell me the truth, or I'll have you confined to your quarters.
Alrighty. I saw a person in the chair. I thought maybe it was my friend Emily coming back to visit me. Yeah.
Oh, you thought it was Emily. Well, why didn't you approach her?
Remember those games I told you about? Yeah, okay. Well, we do have this one where one of us hides and we go, whoop, gotcha, to the other one, you know. So, hiding.
Wow, isn't that amusing?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's better than counting your fingers.
Yeah.
You know, so what about Mrs. Grossman? Yeah, I mean, she looks pretty bad, even for a dead person.
Well, you haven't seen very many corpses then, have you?
Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I've been to lots of funerals. And at funerals, usually they lay them out, they put some makeup on them, and some jewelry, make them look pretty, but they never wrap them in that kind of stuff. What is that stuff?
That's all part of the research. Perhaps you understand now how critical it is that my work be allowed to continue at the proper pace.
Critical research. Like life and death?
Precisely.
transition room you're talking about. What is there? What happens in that place?
You know, you never told me, Rose. Why aren't you in bed?
My cold.
Huh?
My cold. Remember, Emily was coming down with something, and I think I got it bad, too. Very stuffy. Really having a hard time breathing. I think it's getting worse. You know, a little nasally.
Oh, well, I'll have the staff increase your fluids.
Good. Very good. Because I get rid of this, then I can join my friends in the next level, right?
I see that you have discovered how things work here.
Oh. Lucky guess. But it doesn't matter where I am. I'm happy anywhere you put me.
Well, if you'd like, I'll prescribe a sedative to help you sleep.
No way. No, thank you. No, because that stuff really knocks me out. And I wouldn't want to miss all the fun around here.
Well, you've been a real challenging guest, Rose. It's been a pleasure having you.
Ben?
Good night.
I was right. They kill people here, and if I don't get out, I'm gonna be one of them.
You need to tell your husband he needs to clean up down there. I mean, those boxes and trash, that's a fire hazard.
Detective Snyder and I are not married.
No. Friends.
Good ones.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to be cleaning that basement anytime soon. I mean, lately he's been busier than a drummer with one stick.
Big case, huh?
Oh, yeah, huge. Maybe you heard of it? The 3 women who disappeared?
Nah, I just read the sports page.
One of them was my best friend, Rose D'Angelo.
Seriously?
Yeah. And another one was the girlfriend of the chief of detectives. And the other one is Mr. Snyder's, well, he's nuts about her.
Oh, so this is a real personal matter to him then?
Poor guy. He's been a basket case since this happened.
Oh, that is a shame.
Yeah. But it's all gonna work out. I mean, he just got a huge lead about where those women might have been taken.
Oh. You mean he discusses things like that with you? I thought police work was real confidential and everything.
Well, I just happen to be helping with the investigation.
Oh, wow. You're a busy little lady. I mean, a police investigation, studying French and all that.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I saw it on the way.
Oh, yeah, that's not mine. I bought this for Jack. He's leaving for, are you, almost done with your report?
Yep, I am all done. You can assure Mr. Snyder his service will continue uninterrupted.
Thanks. Hey, want to get a receipt or something?
Oh, no, they'll just mail you one from the office. Thank you. Well, well, Jack. Au revoir and bon voyage.
Wait! Don't let winter dry out your lips. Give them Chapstick Lip Moisturizer. 10 moisturizers like aloe and vitamin E in a protective moisturizing formula. Chapstick. Wait! It's what dry chapped lips are thirsting for.
When you're coughing, your throat's raw. Honey cough drops and cough syrup combine pure natural honey with an effective cough suppressant. Real honey, real relief. Honey cough from Robitussin.
We all learn at a young age that for little ones to grow big and strong, they need the proper nutrients. Especially this little one. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It's an excellent source of protein, vitamins, and minerals for healthy growth. And Pediasure comes with a great kid-approved taste. Pediasure, complete balanced nutrition for your favorite little sprout.
I love the color. It's sophisticated yet so simple.
It makes me feel warm all over.
You always knew Campbell's was good. And with vine-ripened tomatoes and select spices, Campbell's has a velvety smooth taste that's one of a kind. Why go with a copy when you can have the original?
It's artful. It's tasteful.
It even looks good on you.
Oh.
Campbell's, good.
Feminine itching, painful irritation. Now there's Vagisil Cream with skin-soothing vitamins E, A, and D. Vagisil stops itching fast, and the relief lasts. Vagisil, a better understanding of better intimate care.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, listen, when you get to college, who's gonna make your Kool-Aid?
Me.
You'll be busy studying. Remember what I taught you?
Yeah, I got it, Grandma. Oranges.
Because Grandma's Kool-Aid is good.
Stir-ups and smiles.
Hula isn't just dance, it's language spoken by your whole body. As a hula dancer, my skin has to look great. Skin is part of my costume. That's why I use Nutrium. I want it to look sun-kissed like I just came from Hawaii.
Dove Nutrium is rich with beads of nutrients and vitamin E. It nourishes skin and actually improves it for a healthier glow.
I want my skin to tell a beautiful story.
Why, Brandy? Do you always rely on the kindness of men you don't know?
Oh, now what makes you think I don't know you, Mr. Montgomery?
If this is a setup, Brandy, it's not gonna work.
No, it's not. I promise. When I jumped into your car tonight, I had no idea who you were. But later, I recognized you from the newspapers.
You followed my trial?
Yeah. I read everything I could about it. I've got a lot of admiration for you, Mr. Montgomery. You, sir, really know how to work the system.
Then you know I was found innocent.
Well, of course. Classy guy like you. If you wanted to get rid of your wife, you'd never blow her up. Far too messy.
True, true, but you're still not staying here.
Oh, well, now what is the matter? Am I not your type?
Oh, no, I support higher education. Another time, another place, I might have offered you a fellowship.
Well, what happened? Find religion or something?
Or something. Brandy, you're an interesting girl, but you're gonna have to be that way somewhere else.
Okay. I get the picture. Can I use your little girl's room first, though? I want to wash up before I go.
It's right through there.
Thanks.
Hi, can we talk?
Is it about Lucy?
Well, she's fine as far as I know.
Please.
Sure. Yeah, listen, got a report at the station tonight, and, got company?
She's just leaving.
And where did we meet her?
Why do we ask?
Because if she jumped into your car at Al's parking lot, then you may be having drinks with someone who kills people.
Oh, hey, Jack, is that you?
Yeah, Mitzi. I'm getting ready for my trip, so I gotta go down to the basement and grab a suitcase.
Oh, wait. I got you a present. It's a book of helpful French phrases, like, you know, stuff like, can I get the check, and which way to the train station?
Yeah, no, this is great. Yeah, I'll study it on the plane.
But, you know, then I started thinking, I mean, what happens when they answer you back? I mean, if you don't understand them, what good is that book gonna be?
It's really not gonna matter, believe me. I'm gonna be working with the locals over there anyway, so...
Right, but then I realized that I should try one more time, because if I go with you, I can translate, and it'll be so much
Mitzi,
easier.
I'm sorry. The answer is no. Too dangerous.
No pressure. Just a thought. So is there anything else I can do to help you get ready?
Thank you, but no. I just gotta grab that suitcase downstairs.
Oh, well, be careful, don't trip. I was down there with the meter man earlier tonight, and boy, is it messy.
The who?
The guy from the gas and electric company.
There was a meter man here today?
Yeah, he said something about if he didn't read the meter tonight, he was gonna have to cut off the electricity, and I wasn't gonna let him in.
What do he look like?
Older guy.
Deep voice.
Yeah, you know him?
I might. Did he ask you a lot of questions?
Not really.
So he just let you do all the talking?
Right.
About what?
All kinds of things. The case you're working on.
The missing women.
Yeah, but he didn't know anything about it.
So, you filled him in?
I guess. What's the problem, Jack? Did I do something wrong?
No, Mitzi, you're fine. Is there anything else that you remember about the conversation?
Not like I was taking notes. The book. He saw the book on the desk, and he was asking me if I studied French.
You told him it was for me.
Yes. But I didn't give him any details. What's the problem?
He knows I'm going to France.
Who? Who knows? Who was that guy?
James Stenbeck.
You mean the lunatic who kidnapped Rosie and the others? I was standing right next to him?
Yeah, and you should consider yourself lucky. I guess at this point he felt he had no reason to harm you.
But I told him I was Rose's best friend. What happens if he decides that we need to be together?
Stenbeck has enough problems as it is. He must be feeling us closing in on him.
Jack, I feel terrible. I should have never let him in. It's just he made it seem like I was doing you a favor.
Mitzi, please. It's no big deal. Stenbeck doesn't realize it, but he told me something important by coming here tonight.
What's that?
I'm on the right track.
Dr. Weston asked me to bring you this. He thought he might... What are you doing?
Well, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm busting out of this place.
Stop. I won't let you do that.
Let go. I'm not ending up like Mrs. Grossman.
How do you know about her?
I saw her. What's left of her?
I know you want to escape, but smashing windows is not the way.
Nothing else seems to be working, so stand back, Libby. Because if this is my shot, I'm taking it right now.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I only have eyes for you. Dear
When diet and exercise fail, adding Lipitor can help lower your total cholesterol 29 to 45%. Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver disease or possible liver problems, and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Simple blood tests are needed to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about other medications you are taking, or if you experience muscle pain or weakness, as they may be a sign of serious side effects. 1 in 5 people has high cholesterol. Millions need treatment. For less cholesterol, ask your doctor if Lipitor is right for you.
We were cooking till my arthritis pain flared up. So I took control with Advil. Nothing, not Tylenol, not Aleve, nothing's proven stronger or lasts longer than Advil.
You have the strength to get rid of pain. Take control. Take Advil.
Now, the same Caltrate that helps fight bone loss may help your colon too. In a recent study, Caltrate helped reduce the risk of recurrence of colon polyps, a risk factor for colon cancer. The same Caltrate you take for your bones, now for colon health too.
Make a wish and watch the signs of aging fade. Rock Skin Refining Treatment, a daily moisturizer with pure retinol and vitamin E. Visibly reduces fine lines, smooth texture, and even skin tone, increasing radiance by 66% in 3 weeks. Look forward to another beautiful year with skin refining treatment from Rock. We keep our promises.
Place where 3 is never a crowd. There's no place like Ritz.
Critics call Simon Baker charismatic and perfect. The Guardian isn't just a ratings winner, it's also the most watched new show.
Thank you.
The Guardian. Then, Amy takes on a case so controversial, even her own staff questions her decision.
We made a mistake.
You are so over the line, you can't even see it.
Judging Amy after The Guardian, CBS Tuesday.
The Amazing Race is back. These new teams will see more of the world in one night than most will see in a lifetime. The Amazing Race premieres CBS Monday, March 11th.
Here, professional kitchens are your classrooms. Here, cuisine is a way to express your creativity and talent. At the Illinois Institute of Arts Chicago, you'll learn the hands-on skills chefs use every day, from food preparation to presentation. And you'll learn how to think and act like a culinary professional. Once you graduate, you'll be prepared for entry-level positions from baking and pastry to garde-manger in resorts, hotels, and industry. Call us today at 1-888-296-8200.
Save money over traditional storage with On-Call Mobile Storage. It's storage made simple. When you need something stored, we'll deliver our weatherproof storage container to your home or business. There's no truck to rent and no driving. You pack and lock it. We pick it up and take it to our climate-controlled storage center. When you're ready, we return it anywhere in the Chicagoland area. Call On-Call Mobile Storage now and save 50% off our one-time drop-off and pickup rate.
NCAA basketball, only on CBS 2. Brought to you by your local Ford store.
The Paula Poundstone interview. Then Joan Collins' weekend wedding. And TV psychic Miss Cleo in trouble next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2. Entertainment Weekly calls it the best show on TV. The King of Queens, CBS Tonight.
Craig, where is she now?
In the bathroom.
Can she get out of the suite from there?
No, she says she's a college girl on the lam from her jealous boyfriend.
Yeah, Brandy, blonde, good looking.
Who'd she kill?
We don't know anything for sure yet, but she's a suspect in the Scudder case.
Well, she told me she's about to graduate with a business major. I thought she was a pro, but acting out and all, but she certainly didn't strike me as someone who...
Oh, look at you scrambling around like I don't even
Did you call the cops on me?
Oh, no, they just showed up. I take it you know my sister.
Oh, she's your sister? Oh, how unlucky can I get?
Well, you know, if you'd read that much about my trial, you would have known.
I only skimmed the headlines. Sue me.
Pepper spray? You've done enough damage to one cop tonight.
My sister will treat you fairly.
I'm supposed to be grateful? You know, my life was going just fine until she stepped all over it.
Yeah, your life was just fine. You hooked on a guy who had you sleep with other men.
What?
Yes, Scudder paid her to sleep with Adam.
Want to call your parents?
Parents? No way.
All right, it's getting late. Why don't you get your coat, okay?
You know, I didn't kill anybody. Not that it matters. I know what this is all about.
What?
Protecting Abigail Williams. Girls like her get away with murder. Girls like me do the time.
Well, people who are guilty do the time. It's our system. It seems to work. Oh, and Craig, you know, you got a gift. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong blonde.
Jessica, thank you for letting us wait in here. We don't want to go home until we find out about Brandy.
Could be a long night.
We don't care.
Suit yourselves. But let me caution you. This is an ongoing police investigation. If Miss Taylor is brought in tonight, I don't want you interfering in any way.
Oh, we didn't come down here to cause any trouble.
Good.
What's wrong?
Still get the feeling that Jessica thinks I'm the one who killed Nick.
Why?
Her attitude, the way she looks at me.
Honey, she's been on this case a long time. She's probably just a little worn out.
I guess.
What?
Just that maybe it's true. You know, maybe I'm the one.
Abigail, stop it. I don't want to hear you talking like that.
Can I help it? After all this time, I'm still not sure I didn't.
Well, I am. Because you are not the kind of person that can take the life of another person.
It's not what you used to think.
Honey, I panicked. Okay? I was so desperate to protect you that I didn't stop to analyze the whole situation. If I had, I would have known the truth right away.
But I wanted to hurt him. I don't remember everything from that night, but I remember that.
Everybody has that kind of anger in them, Abigail. Everybody. You get hurt, you want to fight back. But to actually lift your hand to finish the job, I mean, not a lot of people get to that point.
Maybe I am that person.
And it just never came up before because I had no reason. No, it never came up before because the person that killed Nick was the person that walked through that door when you were laying on the floor barely conscious. All right? And I've got a very strong suspicion that that person is Brandy Taylor. Who, for all we know, is halfway to Canada. This is painful and this is hard for you, but we have to try to stay positive, honey, okay? If they bring Brandy in here tonight, then there's a chance this whole ordeal could finally be over.
Put it down, Hyde. This won't get you anywhere.
Get out of my way, I'll whack you first!
The glass in the window is specially treated. There's no way it can be broken.
Oh, no?
And also there are sensors on all four sides of the window. The minute they're crossed, the alarm goes off in the security office.
Well, I don't care. I don't care. You're gonna have to catch me first.
You won't make it, Rose. I know.
How?
A woman tried to break out of here 6 months ago. She didn't get 50 feet past this place.
What did they do when they caught her?
I don't know. I didn't see her again.
All right. All right. I'll find a different way.
It's the same all over the building. This place is a fortress.
Look, I cannot let this happen to me. Okay, I'm not gonna end up like the human prune in the wheelchair.
Mrs. Grossman was 89 years old, and no one killed her. She died of natural causes.
Oh, yeah. I saw Dr. Weston examine her. He had a big smile on his face. Nothing natural about that.
I'd better clean this up.
What was that?
Just fruit juice straight. Dr. Weston ordered fluids for you right away.
Good. My cold will not be disappearing anytime soon between you and me.
That's very wise. The longer you can delay going to the next level, the better you'll be.
And what about the transition room? What do you know about that?
What do you know about the transition room?
That's where they were taking Mrs. Grossman.
How long ago?
Why do you want to know this? No, fine. That's fine. Play both sides, but trust me, you'll end up nothing but a loser.
Where are you going?
I'm getting out of this place. I'm getting out of here, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to get Carly and Emily and get them out of here, too.
Before you try, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is nothing that you could show me that I'm interested in right now.
What about the transition room?
Well, now I'm interested. A little interested.
Follow me.
How do I know you're not turning me into Weston?
You don't.
Why should I trust you?
It's your only choice.
Wait.
Hey, Jack, I found a can of cocoa in the cupboard. I can boil some water if you feel like having a cup of cocoa.
Thanks. Thanks, Mitzi, but I gotta get going.
I thought your plane left tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do my darn to see if I can catch an earlier flight. I checked the basement. Stenbeck didn't leave any surprises down there.
Surprises? Like what?
He's a dangerous person. If he feels cornered, no telling what he'll do.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah. Well, I'll find you another place to stay while I'm gone.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. I mean, you got enough on your mind. And
I insist.
Okay.
Department may be by to sweep for bugs.
I haven't really seen any, just the spider in the bathtub.
Listening devices, Mitzi, listening devices. Stenbeck probably planted some while he was here.
Of course. I just can't believe that I let the guy in. I mean, all this time, I should have made it a point to know what the guy looked like.
It's probably better that you didn't.
Why's that?
You might have gotten scared. Let on that you knew who he was. Stenbeck would have picked up on that and could have gotten hurt.
Or I could have bopped him on the head and collected that $100 grand Ms. Walsh is offering.
Heard about that, huh?
I read the papers, Jack. Remember? I'm pretty smart.
Yeah. You are. You've been a great help.
Whatever I did, it was my pleasure.
I better get going.
Hey, Jack. You're not gonna do anything gonzo, are you? I mean, like a little too crazy?
Stenbeck took a big chance by coming here, which means he knows we're closer to finding Emily, Rose, and Carly. I can't wait for him to act on that. I gotta act first.
Good luck.
I better get going.
Oh, I'll get that.
No,
You
no,
go.
you know what? That's probably the station. I should get it. Hello?
Hello, Jack.
Hal?
Hold on. I lost my wallet and my credit card was in it.
You do have a Capital One no hassle card, don't you?
Well, don't worry. There's not another human for miles.
Worried about losing your credit card? With Capital One's no hassle card, you're not liable for a penny. Plus, get the nation's lowest long-term fixed rates and no telemarketing.
The Sears Baby Sale. Everything for baby is now on sale. Only at Sears. Where else?
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, with kids, you need all the strength you can get. Fact, Lysol cleaner is the best because it kills germs even in water. Pine Sol doesn't disinfect when diluted. Lysol stands strong. Life demands Lysol, that's a fact.
On this job, there is no quitting time. No matter how raw your throat, ragged your cough, you labor through chills, fever. Now the work is done. You need TheraFlu with a great new taste. From the first sip, your throat feels soothed. Soon the cough, congestion, aches melt away. You feel better from the inside out. For bad colds or flu, try the great new taste of TheraFlu. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
Welcome to Fearless Cooking, where mistakes sometimes end up tasting good and crunchy. For mistakes like this, now there's new improved palm olive. It removes tough baked-on grease better than that blue liquid. It attaches to grease like a magnet, lifts it up and removes it. Say bye-bye, grease. And palm olive is still mild as ever on hands. Come on, get cooking. You can always clean up your mistakes. New improved palm olive. Tough on grease, soft on hands.
Holiday dishes aiming to please, but only one is hot and flaky, made with ease. First on the table, they're going fast. Grab one quick, they're gone in a flash. My heart's too young.
At the first signs of diarrhea, give her Pedialyte instead of sports drinks or clear sodas, which contain so much sugar they can make diarrhea worse. Pedialyte helps prevent the risk of dehydration, which is the sweetest thing you can do. Pedialyte.
CBS Tonight. See why critics call The King of Queens the best show on television.
Still think I'm a miserable failure?
Not as much now.
Then catch the hit comedy Yes Dear. Next, see why everybody loves Raymond is Monday's highest-rated show.
I got eyes all over the city, baby.
Any of those eyes watch you get dressed this morning?
And Emmy winner Ted Danson stars as Becker.
People have absolutely no regard for anybody but themselves.
It's all here. CBS Tonight.
Hey! How was the driving lesson?
Horrendous.
What's that?
Fenwick made me learn all about the motor. And then he made me replace spark plugs in 2 of Grandmother's cars.
No driving?
Well, he says I have to learn how to change the oil first.
I like it. Very thorough.
Wasn't his idea, you know. Grandmother is never going to let me drive again.
Well, I know how she feels.
I've seen her looking at that picture of Bryant in the den. After a few minutes, tears just start rolling down her face. Are you going to send me back to Montega?
Why would I do that?
I got into an accident with a police car. I was driving without a learner's permit. I know you want me to stay here, but I just don't...
Hey, stop, enough. Listen, having you live with me is the greatest thing that has happened to me in years. Okay? I don't care how many accidents you have. I don't care what it costs. I don't care how much sleep I lose. All right? I love you with everything I have, and there is nothing and no one that is going to change that.
I love you too.
All right, come here. However, there are a few things we have to change around here.
What do you mean?
You scared me tonight, you know. I thought it was Bryant all over again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I know. Okay. But that can't happen again. I can't take that chance.
It won't. Ask Fenwick.
Well, it's not just the driving. Okay, from now on, I just have to take better care of you.
You love me, Dad. How much better can you do?
Well, I could know exactly where you are, what you are doing, and who you are with at all times.
I'm not a complete baby. I do know how to take care of myself, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, in Montega, you had security guards 10 feet behind you at all times. Things are different here. You have to adjust.
I thought Mom was the worrier in this family.
I know what happens with kids your age when both parents aren't looking after you. Okay, this is just me here. And I can't take a chance with you. You're too precious to me.
It still feels like you're punishing me.
Well, it's not going to be anything different than most families with teenagers. Okay, I try to set the rules, you try to break them. But we work together, always, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
All right, well, and who knows? And who knows? Maybe if we both try, I could be super dad. Huh?
I like you fine the way you are.
Yeah, just wait till you see what happens.
Hal, I don't believe it. We've been so worried about you.
I'm sorry I haven't been in touch, Jack. It wouldn't have been safe.
Are you all right? I mean, are you in any danger at all?
I'm fine, honest. I just thought it would be better if I dropped out of sight for a while.
Why?
I wanted to look for Emily, Carly, and Rose without Stenbeck knowing my every move. Disappearing seemed like the best way to do it.
I found your clothes in the basement at Fairwinds. It looked to me like you'd been kidnapped.
That's because that's exactly what I wanted you to think.
Can you at least tell me where you were?
Oh, sorry. It's too dangerous.
Probably right about that. Line could be tapped. Wait, can you at least float me a clue, Hal? Something only the two of us would know.
Sorry, Jack. No can do. I just wanted to call and let you know that I was okay.
Thanks. It's great to hear your voice, man.
Yours too. How are things on your end?
Good, good. We figured out that Emily and Rose had been shipped from here to Marseille, France.
What do you mean, shipped?
In coffins. The typical Stenbeck. I'm on my way there now to track him down.
You're going to France?
Leaving tonight.
Don't do it, Jack. It could be a trap.
I thought of that, too. But I'll be working through the police force over there, so my exposure will be limited.
That doesn't make a difference. I don't want you to go.
It's a hot lead, Hal. I gotta follow it.
Leaving for France is gonna do this investigation more harm than good, Jack.
You gotta give me more than that.
What I'm giving you is an order. Leave Oakdale and you'll be looking for a job when you get back.
Margot already tried that one.
And you refuse to obey?
Something like that.
You are not a free agent, Jack, and this is no time for insubordination.
Carly's life could be at stake. I can't afford to sit back and...
Going to Marseille will put these women in more jeopardy than they're already in. Now, you don't want that on your head, and I certainly don't want it on mine.
Then how about we go together? I mean, the two of us, we could jump all over this and probably... Hal? Hello?
Jack, what happened?
Honestly, I have no idea.
If you're like the baby in this book and change your shape every time you look, get ready for a nice surprise. His magical diaper has stretch in your size. Huggies Supreme diapers, our stretchiest ever, designed for greater comfort and a perfect fit. The only diaper with amazing stretch in all sizes is Huggies Supreme, a fit you'll love with comfort to spare. They're the ultimate in care.
Come on, you can do it. Just 30 seconds of Listerine, twice a day. Sure, it's a little intense, but think of all the germs you're killing. Listerine even kills the germs that can cause plaque and the gum disease gingivitis. That's right, you're fighting plaque and gingivitis every time. Keep it up, keep it up. Don't wimp out now. There. See? You can handle it. Germs can't. Listerine. Worth the time, every time.
I'm every man.
And every woman who ever suffered from frequent, persistent heartburn.
If you've treated your heartburn and changed your diet, but it comes back 2 or more days a week, then you may know about the burning pain of acid reflux disease.
But there's something about acid reflux that I didn't know.
Over time, that acid churning up can wear away the lining of your esophagus.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't.
But today, there's a purple pill called
called Nexium. It's from the makers of Prilosec. Just one prescription Nexium a day gives many people complete resolution of heartburn symptoms.
That could mean complete heartburn relief.
And importantly, Nexium is also proven to heal erosions in the esophagus caused by acid reflux. Only a doctor can determine if you have this damage. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. The most common side effects of Nexium and Prilosec are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. So talk to your doctor and call this number for more information and for a free trial certificate for Nexium.
Relieve the heartburn, heal the damage. It's possible with today's purple pill called Nexium.
You know how they say you are what you eat? Well then, you gotta wonder, what are they eating in New Orleans? Jazz it up with Zatarain.
Is your skin feeling parched, dry, rough? Fix it and forget it by locking in more moisture with Curel Therapeutic Lotion. You can see the cure in Curel.
For Brooke Logan, the secret is out.
My pregnancy is not going to destroy this company.
And her scandalous ways
You are a whore!
are ripping the Foresters apart.
This company cannot survive if we can't get along with each other.
Now, the fight is on.
We gotta see it as the battle lines are drawn. This is a war.
Did you understand that?
On the bold and the beautiful.
Harrison, is Jessica's reference still here?
I can check.
Do. Tell her I need to talk to her right away. Sit down right over here, Brandy.
Well, I have to stay here overnight.
Well, that looks that way, doesn't it?
Well, wait a minute. What are they doing here?
Oh, man, I have no idea.
Oh, I'll just bet the three of you are trying to set me up.
Look, I really don't know why they're still... Why are you still here?
Because I wanted to be here when you brought Brandy in, because I thought it was important for Abigail to hear her voice.
Well, my voice?
Abigail, listen very carefully. Why? Is that Why? the same voice you heard at Nick's apartment the night he was killed?
You see, they've got it all worked out. You know, it doesn't matter what you two do or say, I still didn't kill Nick.
Well, nobody expects you to admit it, especially not to us.
Well, I had no reason to want him dead. Yeah, the guy was a creep, but so were a lot of guys. I didn't feel that strongly about him one way or the other.
Is that why when you found Abigail in his apartment, you got so jealous you hit him over the head?
You know, Molly, I want you to take Abigail home right now. Both of you just leave.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Nick told me exactly how he felt about Abigail. Yeah. He said if your mommy hadn't married somebody with money, he never would have looked twice.
Brandy, I think you ought to do yourself a favor.
My God, you are
stop
stupid. He played you for
now.
the sucker, and you bought every word.
You stop it because you have no right. You have no right
now.
to talk to me.
And what else he told me? He actually told me that every time he touched you, it gave him the creeps. Yeah, he said you didn't even know how to kiss. In fact, the only reason that you and Nick didn't sleep together was because you made him suit his...
Shut up! Wait a minute.
They say it's a private number. There's nowhere to verify where hell's calling from.
I don't understand, Jack. I mean, shouldn't you be dancing a jig right now or opening up the champagne? I mean, that was your best friend on the phone, and he's alive.
Oh, he's alive, all right. But I'm not sure it was Hal.
I didn't think it possible, Hal. But you finally made yourself useful.
How come they lock it?
You'll see.
Now, I get it. It's the last transition anyone ever makes.
I thought you should see it before you try to escape.
So, if I had smashed that window,
Yes,
wow. Wow, these people are sicker than I thought.
that is also correct.
Me and Mrs. Grossman. Together forever. Oh.
Rose, you're brilliant.
What'd I say?
Mrs. Grossman's passing just gave me an idea how to get you out of here.
That's great. That's wonderful, but you better act fast, or I should just jump in one of those boxes right now.
Does anything heal him?